Did you know that King Louis XIV of France was called the Sun King? Well, there's more to know about him and his fascinating life. Louis XIV was born on September 5, 1638, and when his father, Louis XIII, died 3 months later, he became king at the age of only 4. His mother, Anne of Austria, served as regent until he came of age. His reign, which lasted an incredible 72 years from 1643 to 1715, is famous for establishing absolute monarchy in France. As a young man, Louis XIV was tutored by some of the greatest minds of the era, including the mathematician and philosopher René Descartes. He was a sickly child and as an adult suffered from painful gout and other ailments. But this did not stop him from pursuing ambitious military campaigns. He fought the Franco-Dutch War, the War of the League of Augsburg and the War of Spanish Succession, aiming to expand French dominance in Europe. However, these wars left the country financially strained. To increase royal revenue, Louis XIV turned to his finance minister, Jean-Baptiste Colbert. Colbert was a proponent of mercantilism, an economic policy that emphasizes trade and industry. He implemented a series of measures to boost the French economy, including the establishment of state-run industries and the promotion of exports. Although these policies were successful in strengthening the French economy, Louis XIV's lavish spending and continuous warfare created heavy debt. In terms of religion, Louis XIV was a devout Catholic who sought to impose uniformity on his subjects. In 1685, he revoked the Edict of Nantes, which had granted Huguenots, French Protestants, the right to worship freely. This led to the persecution of Huguenots, and many of them emigrated from France. Despite his flaws, Louis XIV was a great patron of the arts. He fostered French literature, music, ballet, and theatre, among other things. He also carefully managed his court and family to reinforce his authority. He married Marie-Therese of Spain, but he also acknowledged several of his illegitimate children, including the famous writer and philosopher Voltaire. Louis XIV died on September 1, 1715, at the age of 76. He left behind a France that was a cultural and political powerhouse, but it was also deeply in debt and facing ongoing military challenges. Nonetheless, his legacy as the epitome of absolute monarchy endured. So there you have it, a brief overview of King Louis XIV's fascinating life. If you want to learn more about him or other historical figures, stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, keep learning.